Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful Pilates Sunrise workout. Take a look in the description and book a free health consultation. I would love to work with you one-on-one, whether it's back pain, losing weight, whatever you would like to improve. I would love to help you out. Also, take a look at the Core to Health website. There's a ton of great information on there for you to learn more about getting healthy and developing healthy lifestyles. So let's get started this morning, warming up that body. Lay down on your mat. We start most of these workouts the same way, warming up those shoulders, starting with the Pilates 100 to fire up those core, get our breathing in line with our movement. So inhale, thoracic breaths. Inhale into that rib cage. Exhale, squeeze all of those core muscles to push the air out of your lungs. Breathing is so important. Getting those nice full breaths. Making sure all of the air gets out of those lungs on your exhale. One more. And let's do some soldier arms. Warm up those shoulders, warm up that upper body. I like to use the arm movements to connect your breathing to your movements. So inhale for one set. Exhale for one set. Focusing on zipping up those pelvic floor muscles as you exhale. Turn it into a windmill. And switch directions. And bring both those arms back down by your side. Inhale. As you exhale, bring those knees up to a tabletop position. Do your exhales on the difficult part of the exercises. Roll those shoulders off the mat. Stretch those legs out. Inhale for 5 pumps of your arms. Exhale for 5 pumps of your arms. Draw that navel to your spine. Push that lower back into the mat so there's no pressure and no pain in that lower back as your legs are extended. If that's too much for you and there is any pain in your lower back, pull those knees back to tabletop. Nice deep breaths. Couple more. And lower those legs back down. Lower that head back down to the mat. Lift one leg up to the air. Let's work those hip flexors a little bit. And nice circle around, keeping those hip bones nice and flat. If there's any popping or pain in that hip, bend your knee, make your circles a little smaller. Let's do 10 in each direction. And other way. Inhale for one circle. Exhale for one circle. 2, 1. Bring that leg back down. Here's the modified version. Bend that knee. Make that circle a little smaller. You're still working that hip, but this will reduce any popping and won't cause any pain in that hip. Nice deep breaths. And switch directions. Sometimes one direction works better than the other. Just have to see what feels good for your body. Draw that navel to your spine. Zip up those pelvic floor muscles. Four more. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Let's bring one knee up to your chest, stretch the other one out. Single leg stretch. Lift those shoulders off the mat. Inhale one set. Exhale one set. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Stretch that leg up to the sky. Get a nice little hamstring stretch. Double little bounce. Double little bounce. Pull that leg back towards your nose. Shouldn't be painful, just a nice stretch. Last set. And bring both knees in. Double leg stretch, circle those arms around. If your neck is getting tired, feel free to roll back down to the mat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put those hands behind your head, and let's turn this into crisscross. Work those obliques. Elbow to the opposite knee. Couple more. And roll that head back down. Pull those knees into your chest. Put those feet down on the mat. Let's do our shoulder bridge while we're still here on our back. Get those heels in line with your hip bones. Feet about hip width apart. Inhale to prepare. Push that lower back into the mat. Roll up nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And all the way back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Roll up nice and slow. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Roll down nice and slow. This time, when we roll up, we're going to hold it here at the top. You can keep rolling up and down if that's where you are in your practice. You can lift one heel at a time off the mat. You can do a marching movement, or you can stretch one leg up to the sky, keeping those hips up, engaging those glutes. Push through that supporting leg, and 10 leg lifts each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll down in between if you need to. Otherwise, let's get started with the other leg. Try and keep those shoulders away from your ears. 2, 3, hip bones nice and flat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice and slow. Roll all the way back down. Tailbone, the last thing to touch the mat. Let's roll over on our side. Pull those obliques off the mat. We're going to do our side leg passe. You can have your hand here in front for balance, or you can put it here on your hip if you're able to balance on your side. Pull those obliques off. Stretch both legs out as far as you can so they're hovering over the mat. Slide that toe up to your knee. Flex it at the top, nice and slow, all the way back down. 2, 3, 4. Use those feet as well. So point it as it slides up your leg up to the sky. Flex that foot, push that heel away, all the way back down. Let's do 3 more. 2. Draw that navel to your spine. Focus on your breathing. 1. And roll over on to your stomach. Let's get those shoulders right over your elbows. Pull that navel into your spine, supporting your lower back. And just a single little kick, one leg at a time. Pull that heel into your glutes. Stretch out those quads, engage those hamstrings. Roll those shoulders away from your ears. Don't let that belly sink down into the mat. Push up nice and tall. Couple more. Last one. And let's lay down. Clasp those hands behind you and double little kick. Stretch those hands down towards your heels, lifting that chest off the mat. Double kick. Stretch those hands down towards those heels. Roll those shoulders back. Open that chest. This is a great exercise for posture, especially if you're hunched over a computer all day. One more. And relax. Let's come up and over to the other side. For those side leg passes, pull those obliques off the mat. Stretch those toes out. Inhale to prepare. Zip those pelvic floor muscles up. Slide that toe up to your knee, up to the sky. Flex that foot all the way back down. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Nice, smooth, controlled motion. Couple more. Do 3. 2. And 1. Let's come up into our plank position for our push-ups. Wrap up this workout nice and strong. Push-ups work so many muscles in the body. Draw that navel to your spine. Make sure no matter what position you're in for your push-ups, your shoulders are right over those wrists. You can use your fingers so there's less pressure in your wrist. And 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit back into your shell pose. Stretch those arms away from you. Let that head hang down. Nice deep breaths here. And come back up. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful morning. I hope you're enjoying these workouts as much as I am. Take time for yourself. Get away from all of life's craziness. Take 15 to 20 minutes first thing in the morning to get your day started right. Like the videos, leave comments. I would love your feedback. Hit subscribe, and we will see you again tomorrow morning. Have a blessed and beautiful day.